this? Nikhil Jain?
See, Mr. Roy, first of all, I don't understand why is it that the president has to send her speech and why can't Her Excellency, the President of India, the first citizen of India, the head of the parliament, why can she not be called to this event? I don't understand why the head of the government, the head of the executive is supposed to inaugurate this monumental historic building of the legislature of the country. See, I or the Congress party or other people may have had problems with how this building has been built and this and that, but the fact remains that this is now the parliament.
No, Mr. Jain, listen to me. Nikhil Jain, you are saying that decision of the Prime Minister to inaugurate the building himself is undemocratic, unconstitutional. Are you suggesting Mr. H.D. Devagowda is also joining in and supporting something which is undemocratic and unconstitutional? Nikhil Jain, simple question.
What is the question?
H.D. Devagowda, the former Prime Minister, will be there. He'll be there at the inauguration event. Is he now also supporting this undemocratic, unconstitutional event?
Mr. Roy, I think former Prime Minister Gowda is following one simple rule that the doctors are prescribing now these days to politicians, which is a tweet a day keeps the ED away.
Okay.
The JDS is now a political party with a dwindling clout, and when their leader is supporting something that the entire opposition has boycotted, this is nothing but siding with the government so that the ED is kept at bay. If he doesn't side with the government, he'll face the same fate as so many other opposition leaders have. He'll have ED inquiries, IT inquiries, raids, and surveys, as we like to call them these days. So I think it's just a political play at hand. Why are we not looking at the 20 opposition parties that are coming together to boycott this event, which represent more than half of the Indian voters' mandate? See, you have an AAP and a TMC which have their odds with the Congress.
No, 1 minute. I'll give you the figure. No, I'm glad you're talking about the figure. RLD, 1 minute. RLD is backing this move. 0 seats in Lok Sabha. RJD, 0 seats. VCK, 1. AAP has 1 seat in Lok Sabha. Left, 6 seats in Lok Sabha. Kerala Congress M, 1 seat in Lok Sabha. The SP has about 3 seats in Lok Sabha. And the parties backing, I'm not even talking about the Congress party, Mr. Jain. So this is not about number. Everything can't be about number.
No, it is about the
Varun
people.
Varun Singh, despite PM's message where he underlined unity and gave the Australia-Sydney example, you have these comments coming in.
Before you go to the Sydney example, I would like to give an example of the Congress itself. When the Congress was ruling this country, Atalji was the opposition leader. He was in the opposition and he was sent as the representative of the country. That is the kind of politics that this country always had. The opposition would come together. But here the problem is not about who is inaugurating the new Sansad Bhavan. The problem is with Mr. Modi. For 20 years, these are the same people who tried to, were behind him, wanted to put him behind the bars. He got a clean chit from Supreme Court. That didn't satisfy their egos, these opposition leaders. Now they want, in no way, their hatred is only for Mr. Modi. And I don't understand which part of Constitution says that the president of this country has to inaugurate the Sansad Bhavan. Even if I have to talk about the legalities, which part of the Constitution says that whosoever is the president has to inaugurate the Sansad Bhavan? And who says over here that the president is unhappy that the same people who kept on abusing her, the same people who gave a candidate against her in the president election, the same people who didn't leave a single stone unturned.
When Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary referred to Draupadi Murmu as Rashtrapatni, he was extending an honor to the president and was honoring the constitution.
These are the same people.
Now, Mr. Jain, what would you say? You heard Nikhil Jain, Varun Singh. Do you have an answer?
Article 79 of the Constitution.
Okay.
Sir, I would like to quote Article 79 of the Constitution of India. There shall be a parliament for the union which shall consist of the president and 2 houses. So far as Mr. Chaudhary's comment is concerned,
and the 2 houses, and Prime Minister is a member of one of the 2 houses.
I'm asking you.
And the Speaker has asked the Prime Minister to do it. Mr. Jain, what's the problem?
Okay, then Rahul Gandhi is also a member.
He is no longer a member. He is no longer a member of Parliament. Disqualified now.
Let's have anybody inaugurate.
So Rajiv Gandhi and Indira Gandhi did. Parliament Annex building and the Parliament Library. You have those examples. What would you say?
Mr. Roy, the Annex building and the Parliament where the houses of the Parliament are two very different things.